All right, so I'm Jared Bynum, grad student athlete here for the PC men's basketball team. I got the pleasure to be here sitting with my guy, Justin Minaya. We enjoyed our time together on the court last year. So, I'm just going to open up the floor with you, Justin. What you've been up to this past summer. You just finished your season with the Friars this past spring, and then I know you had a lot going on this summer. So, update me and some of the fans on how that's been.
Yeah, it's been good, bro. I appreciate you having me. But it's been good. I've been back home in Jersey right now, just working out every day, just kind of staying locked in. And I just got back from summer league actually, and playing in the summer league was great, bro. It was like a dream come true. It was like, because you see when you're a kid, you watch it on TV and you kind of envision yourself being in it. But then like being able to be actually at the summer league and be like, I'm really a part of this right now. Like that's just a blessing, just altogether. Because like as a kid, that's all I used to even watch during the summertime, because there's really not a lot going on during the summer. Right. So yeah, just being there, being in Vegas was great. I had AJ out there, so I seen AJ too, and that was really just a great experience. I mean, this whole year has been great, bro. Ever since like the Sweet 16, I went to start training, and then I was just being prepared. Like hopefully I get signed to summer league, because that was my main goal, just being in the summer league, and to try and just get an opportunity to try to be in the league. And when I got signed by Charlotte for the summer league, I was so excited, bro. And then, I just try to take advantage of my opportunity and just kind of just see where it goes from here.
Yeah, I was happy for, you and AJ, you guys that got to do summer league, because, you guys are my teammates. So it'd be all out there, even if I didn't have anybody I knew in the summer league, I would still watch it. But yeah, I root for out there. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, last year as a grad student, we were one of the members of the Breakfast Club with Coach Thomas and, a couple of our other coaches as well. So, talk about your experience with that. How did it prepare you or help better your game for the season, and, what you take away from that?
Yeah. I remember like as soon as I got on campus, I was in there with Coach Thomas, and I remember with Al. I was with Al really when I first got there, because me and Al kind of drew a connection together just because we were new guys on campus and we were both grad students. So when I seen him in there with Coach Thomas, I mean, I was like right on to the opportunity. I wanted to be out there, and that really helped me a lot. That kind of helped me a lot. He kind of showed me how my role was kind of going to be for Providence and how I could help the team win. And then after seeing that, then I already saw you guys who were already there, who were in there every morning. I'm all right, like this is how it's really supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So like seeing you, seeing AJ, seeing Al, seeing you guys work, like for me, that's like, okay, you got to be in the gym too. And I just think it's really healthy altogether, because you got young guys who don't really know how you have to work in college, and they see guys like us in the gym every day, like, all right, this is how it's supposed to be. So yeah, bro, and it's helped me so much. I mean, even in my career now, where when I'm trying to get into the league, what I'm trying to really trying to specialize in is just my defense and just knocking down open shots. And Coach Thomas really, he instilled that in me like early on. He's like, yo, like you have a chance to do something if you could just focus on these two things right here, because you're like really great defensively, and you can just be more consistent. So last summer, that's kind of what I worked on, and I'm kind of just carrying that over into this summer.
Yeah, so it's cool that you mentioned that, like, your role for us and the role you're trying to get in the league. That 3-and-D role is a big part of how we had you, helping us do that last year. And then, you see a lot of guys in the NBA that play that role. So,
yeah,
you definitely could, I could definitely see you, fit in that role, because, you did it so well for us. And I personally like having a team to do that. So, I definitely saw the hard work pay off. And, what were some of the things that you guys would work on? Like, I know you said like knocking down open shots, but like drills that you remember that you feel like really helped your game a lot?
Yeah. I mean, that's what's really great about the Breakfast Club and Coach Thomas, is he's really gonna specialize like what you're good at, and he's gonna try and make that better. So like, I was out there. I was obviously shooting a lot of catch and shoot threes. I was working on little like 2 dribble, 1 dribble pull-ups, floaters in the lane. Not too much. Like me and you wouldn't necessarily have the same workout, because you on the point and stuff. But for me, it was just really like specialized to me, where I felt like he was just able to do the kind of like the basics with me, where I was going to be able to just really carry that over into game stuff. Like he wasn't going to have me doing stuff that I wasn't going to do during the games.
Yep. Yeah, because I definitely saw, you shot a lot of corner threes.
For sure.
That was the most shots, like the most spots on the floor that you were taking the shots from. So, time to, work on that shot, because, that was that was your shot. You knew you was going to get that shot a lot. So throughout the year, you were able to knock it down. So
for sure, bro.
From your experience with the Breakfast Club and like, being in the gym early in the morning with guys, is this something that, you think you're going to take with you throughout your playing career? Like you want to make it a focus to get up early in the morning and work out, work on, what your game is going to be like?
Yeah, and it's funny. I was talking about it with one of my trainers today, and it's just like I have to get up early now and I have to work out in the morning because it just feels better. When I'm doing it later in the day, it's just I don't really have the same pop as if I do in the morning time where I can really just be locked in. I can get my work in. I feel like I'm up. I feel like like my trainer today said something like you're getting your work in while everybody else is sleeping, and just having that mentality, having that in the back of your head while you're working, it kind of makes you go a little bit harder and it helps you be more motivated. I feel like. So I just think that I'm gonna carry that over into all my off seasons and even during the season, just try and come in early and always get your work in.
Yeah. During the season, that was another thing I wanted to ask. Like during the season, being able to get up, even if you weren't doing a full, workout, and all that, but you were still able to get in and get some shots, even though if you had, how much do you think that benefited you? Like just getting in the gym and just getting up, open shots.
Yeah, it helps so much because it forces you to get up. You know what I'm saying? It forces you kind of get your work in, and you feel good after when you're done with it. Because when you go to class, then you might want to come back get some more shots, and then when practice comes, you already seen the ball go in 100 times, so you feel really good already. And then then you kind of choose after practice you want to get some shots in, but if you don't want to, you got your work in. So that's a big benefit to it because I know it's tough, especially with practices at Providence where it can get really competitive sometimes. You say you're going to work out after and then practice in and you're like, I'm tired. I'm going to just go home.
Yeah, but you got that work in early, so, you don't really feel like you got to be forced to, put some more work in after practice. Like you can.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you already got your workout in before. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
As somebody that, you were an older player when you came here, you've been through college, you were at South Carolina before, and so you dealt with two programs and then you had the Breakfast Club here. So what is some advice that, you would give some of the younger guys we got coming here, some guys that may come here in the future?
Yeah, definitely. It would definitely be the kind to make a friend or be cool with somebody that's on your team that is working hard and doing the right things. Because you're just gonna follow suit. If you around people that do the right things, like you're just gonna draw and kind of become something like they are. You know what I'm saying? So if you find one of your boys that's gonna be in the gym, you can kind of pick each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't want to go one day, like you like, nah, bro, come on, let's get it done. And like having a friend like that, having teammates like that, it can only make you better. And I think that's what made our team so well. Is we had like sometimes in the Breakfast Club we had like 9 guys coming in. Like it was almost too many people. But like that ended up paying off, and that's why we were so successful. Right. So there's always gonna be some guys that don't want to work, and you always gotta kind of find the guys that do want to work, and that'll help you out. I feel like.
Yeah. So we talked about the Breakfast Club. We talked about how the past year went. So what's some of your goals? And what you got coming up? Your playing career. I know you probably got training camp coming up, or something like that. So
Yeah. So right now everything's kind of on hold. Right now I'm trying to find out if I'm going to training camp, and then I kind of take from there whether that's going to the G League or going overseas. I'm just kind of figuring all that out right now. But I just know I'm excited for wherever I go, for whatever opportunity comes my way. I'm just gonna make the most of it and just continue to grind, bro.
Yeah. I expect big things from you. You did for me and for the team for us last year. So. Just whatever part of your journey is next, I know you're going to be great at it and put that work in like you did when you were here with the Breakfast Club. So
yeah, my dog.
I'm excited for it. So
yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Great talking to you, catching up. We haven't spoke on the phone in a while, so it's cool.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me and give some of the fans and some of the guys some insight of what you got going on.
Yeah.
Expecting big things.
Yeah. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, JP.